Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and we got another possible and/or probably corrupt cop here again, and we pulled his personnel file and NEIA reports, and we come to find out this is the new possible corrupt one. Is there any good ones that will actually bust a corrupt one? And I have not met one yet, but so this is a new young guy they hired a couple years ago. His name is Anthony E. Freitas, and this is another victim of their corruption in Charlotte County, Florida here. We have another victim that lives here that's contacted COPWATCH because this sheriff pulled him over and busted him for DUI, and even though he had nothing to drink, didn't do the blow test, no blood test, and they're still prosecuting for DUI, which you know, if you live down here in this area, there's no busing system. You're screwed. If you can't drive, you can't work. Ruins your life. Also, another thing too, the reason why they love DUIs in Charlotte County is policing for profit big time. They make so much money with the court, the jail, the probation. Oh my God, it's outrageous. The lawyers. It's like, in the end, it like costs you $5,000 here. He already has, my friend that's, I'm helping him do, investigate these corrupt bastards. And he's joined COPWATCH now. He's sick of it. He's like me. He's pissed. Because they have no proof. He never blew, he never did a blood test, and he wasn't drinking. What happened is he went to the bar to get his drunk friend. Everybody was so wasted there, somebody spilt beer on his shirt, and so they're, you know, if there's beer on your shirt, then you're wasted. So, anyways, so this guy has already spent $5,000 on a lawyer trying to, you know, defend his innocence. I mean, he even paid to have this guy go to the Florida DMV and testify on record, on tape. We're going to get the tape here pretty quick, or CD, whatever, on, you know, at least the voice part. That you know he was drunk, and I guess on the CD he even contradicts himself. I mean, that they have no literal proof. And this has been in court also for 9 months. It's just really bad. It's insane. They're trying to get him to plea down, and he doesn't want to plea down because he didn't do anything wrong. He's not guilty. And what's really sad about this too, he's from Russia, so here you got this guy that left communism, came to America, and now he's in full-blown fascist police state fascism, which is one step before communism. So it's insane. He's pissed, and I love it. He's so pissed, he's actually finding out more stuff than I have. He's finding out how you can search the court database here. And what we're thinking of doing is finding out all this other guy's victims, because he was bragging about how many people, you know, he busted on DUI and all this other crap, and how he's good and he wouldn't lie and all that, and but yet he's lied. No proof of drinking and driving, yet they're still crucifying him for drinking and driving, and or trying to get him to plea down so they can at least say that they got some kind of conviction on, because policing for profit is their second income here in Charlotte County. It's completely out of control. What we did find out, this is pages upon pages of stuff, so I'm not going to go through it all. Like I said, he is young, $46,000 a year already. He did admit in here that that yes, he has smoked pot, so he's already done drugs. And see, that's a funny thing with this police state, is that you know, they can't even find anybody with a clean record anymore because everything is illegal. And so now everybody's got a record, including cops that they hire. You can't get away from it, because our founding fathers didn't say make everything illegal and create a police state, but they are. So yeah, now they even have to hire cops that have a record. So he even admits too that he's been busted multiple times for driving infractions. So yeah, there you go. It's right back on you. You know, you crucify people, but yet you've been crucified yourself. And that's where we're trying to get people together too to, like you already know what we do. We investigate them back. I mean, if you're under investigation all the time, if they're harassing us all the time, why can't we investigate them? I mean, let's put all these same laws right back on them. Local laws, county laws, city laws, state laws, federal laws. Guess what? Just me sitting here, I'm breaking 3 laws that's so out of control. I'm just sitting here. So what we did find out, he does not have any internal investigation reports yet. So that's why we're, like I said, we're going to start contacting his victims to find out if they've been screwed like my friend has. And we're going to start, in fact, actually my friend will be his first internal investigation complaint. Like I said, only make an internal investigation complaint unless it's completely legit. And the reason why I say that is because here it's so corrupt. They have no car cameras, they have no body cameras. So it's their word against yours. It's the prosecutor and judge that are with the cops, not for you. It's all about making money. And so when you make that complaint, they're saying if you make a complaint and they think it's false, they will literally charge you. It is insane. I almost don't know of any other police agency that literally has that on their website. So that's nuts, man. But then this is the same Charlotte County Sheriff that, you know, had 5 people die in jail, no outside investigation, 2,000 people and their attorneys were recorded in jail, no outside investigation. We also have rumor that one of the deaths of their deputy was because he was having an affair. And this is ex-cops and sheriffs that are giving this information. We tried to investigate that, and without a, you know, I'm a wannabe investigator. Without a real investigator, that went nowhere, but they were acting really weird funny on that when we were asking questions. It's just endless. We just had one of the sheriffs execute a guy that was coming at him with a knife, and he was with 2 other guys, sheriffs, at that night. They seen him coming from way far away. They did all have tasers. None of them pulled tasers. It was there was this sheriff that was with 2 younger deputies, and the older sheriff, 20 years on the force, took out his gun and unloaded it into the guy's main body mass. 8 shots, executing him on the spot. In fact, they even did a thing in the paper today. Why the fuck aren't you using less than lethal? In fact, all they have for less than lethal is taser. Why didn't they use a taser? They don't have the big cans of pepper spray. They don't have rubber bullets. They don't have the beanbag gun. I mean, there's just endless stuff. And yeah, that's why I do what I do. Also, too, you know, a lot of people have been talking about, and slowly but surely it's starting to help a little, very tiny little bit. But remember, you can give with PayPal. I'm also doing Patreon now. Patreon is nice because you can set up your credit card and you know, give $1 a month, $5 a month, and it just automatic. It's like I'm kind of like a bill. Because like I was stating, I'm in a unique case where I can do this. I don't drink, I don't drug, I don't go to the bar, I don't go fishing. This is my hobby. This is what I do. Because the corruption happened to me. Charlotte County Sheriff Ken Hill lied in court, got the case thrown out against our stalker, and Sheriff Bill PRUMMELL knew about it. Many different sheriff deputies knew about it. They all said we can't do anything. And I found out that is a lie. If a deputy knows of corruption and does nothing, he himself is guilty of a crime. And they don't give a shit, man. It's just really sad. So as you can see, I'm scrolling. Like I said, for the new people, they actually do they get a lot of documentation. I admit that. There's a buttload of documentation in here, a lot of redaction. So anyways, there is no IA file on this guy, but there will be soon, because he is going to file a complaint, because, you know, how do you bust a guy for drinking and driving if you can't even prove it? And the guy even lied under testimony. It's just really sick. It's really sad. It's insane. And So that's what this video is. This is Anthony Freitas, or however the heck you say that. Yeah, right here, Anthony Freitas. And yes, this is his video. He will be on YouTube. He will be on Facebook. And there's like I said, there's more to come. We are going to start an investigation. We're going to start. We are thinking about doing a FOIA request to get all of his tickets and our arrests that he's made. And on those tickets and arrests, you guys need to know our addresses. You can literally go there and or send them postcards and or letters, you know, saying, you know, what happened with this guy when you met him. Was it good? Was it bad? Or did you experience corruption like we did? So remember, you have the right to do that. You have the right to get the personnel file and any IA reports. So the corruption has to stop, and this is how you do it, by exposing the corruption. And with that, I'm going to buzz through. There you go. And that's all for today. Anthony Freitas, you're under investigation.
Hey Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before,
Sheriff's getting a little too pushy. You work for us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head, help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.